the biggest summer hair trend right now, and that's what we're talking about today. So how do we get this type of style? What type of haircut is it? And what products do we use and all that? That's what we're talking about today. So for the haircut itself, right, the hair length, it's important that you don't have this super short. You can, but I would say if you use like a number 3 guard or even a 4 guard, you can get it as short as you want. But the key is that this blends up into this, right? And this is probably about, this hair length, I'd say a good 3 inches. And then it works all the way going shorter to longer into the front. And this whole piece right in the front here, this whole section comes down to just past the eye, right? You gotta have that length in order to get that flip and that volume. So it's also layered. What does layered mean? Like, what do you say to your barber, your stylist? Just tell them you want your hair layered. Show them where you want the length to be, right? Everybody's like, what do I say? What do I say? You can show them how long you want the hair to be and layer it on top. Layering is a technique where they're just removing weight and creating some sort of shape. And all of this has to be rounded and cut. I mean, you can also show them pictures of your favorite TikToker, right? If you want, and hopefully they should be able to duplicate it. So if the hair is, you're doing this style yourself at home, you can, you get out of the shower, towel blot your hair, and then you can start with the product. So the first product that you're gonna need is Tidal Wave. This is part of the TikToker hairstyle kit. So if you do want that product kit, everything comes in it with what you need except for maybe 1 or 2 things. You start with Tidal Wave. Tidal Wave is a sea salt spray. It's literally the #1 product in our store. Everyone is using this. It's great for getting that kind of beachy TikToker look, and it adds volume. It's great for fine hair. It has very slight hold, but you need a spray that's going to give you that base and that foundation. Next is the brush. Very important. I do sell this brush. It's the TikToker brush, the 2-inch ceramic brush. I do have 2 brushes like this, but this one specifically says TikToker brush, all right? And it's just a bit of a smaller version of this brush. And then lastly, you're gonna lock in the style with my locked matte finish hairspray, a very kind of light, workable hairspray. The next tool that you're gonna need is a blow dryer. And believe it or not, I sell these blow dryers. We have a limited amount left because they've been selling like crazy, but it's, an ionic dryer, has heat protection, and it comes with the attachment. It also comes with a diffuser, which is great. But what you want to do is you want to just kind of start to dry the hair a little bit, and you want to bring all this forward like this, okay? Now you may have some knots or whatever, but make sure the hair is combed through. And just what I'm going to do is I'm going to start to blow dry the hair forward but back at the same time, like this. All right, as you can see, forward but back. And we're rolling the brush towards the front and hitting it with the nozzle. It's very, very important that you use the nozzle. I say this time and time again, but what does the nozzle do? Well, the nozzle helps direct the heat into this one area, as opposed to if you didn't, the hair would be blow drying all over the place. So what I'm doing is I'm blow drying this all back to create lift in the hair, like so. And it's also gonna help get that volume that we're looking for. So the goal of this is to try to get that flip right into here. And the great thing about using a blow dryer and a brush is that you can manipulate the hair very easily. But notice how I'm not just letting the blow dryer sit here for a long period of time. What I'm doing is I'm actually working the brush in sync with the nozzle. And that's going to be the best option and technique for this. All right, and also don't be afraid to go back into other areas like this. See, I'm working now on a different angle because we have to get the entire front, and use the brush to blow dry in a direction of how you want your hair to go. So if you want your hair to go over this way, then you blow dry it over this way. Okay, that's what heat does, right? It's not really necessarily damaging the hair because, again, between the brush, the technology of the brush where it's being conditioned, and also the blow dryer, you're protecting your hair quite a bit from causing any damage. That's why I really love this. I love how far we've come with the tools that we're selling. And also Tidal Wave does have some heat protection as well. All right, so now we're working on this area, as you can see. I'm going to turn the head right in through here so you can see a whole other angle. And now I'm going to blow dry the hair in this direction. Now, again, the heat, what it's doing, it's allowing the hair to kind of mold into that style. Again, doesn't mean I'm damaging the hair, doesn't mean I'm doing anything bad to the hair. I'm just literally trying to mold it into the style. Of course, mannequin hair is a little bit more difficult to work with, so I'm trying my best on this. The hair sometimes gets a bit dry. It is human hair, believe it or not. And now I'm going to blow dry all this. And that's, again, that's what heat does. It's like ironing a shirt, right? You can get the wrinkles out, or you can create wrinkles simply by having, you know, a lot of heat on the shirt. So the goal is to really make sure that you're always moving the brush. Very, very important. Also, the dryer does have an like a cool setting right into here, which I love. It's like a neutral setting, so you don't have to press the cool shot button. You can just switch right to that second setting and it's gonna work out phenomenally. All right, so now the style is done, and you can see we've got that kind of flip, that movement, and now it's a matter of raking your fingers back, using the hairspray like so, and then pulling it forward like this. All right, and hitting it with some of the locked hairspray. And then from there, you can tweak it, you can do whatever you want to it, but this is the kind of technique and method for getting these types of flips right here in the front. I know a lot of people say, oh, my hair does this naturally, it does this automatically. That's awesome. You know, you can work it back, you can be a little more aggressive, flip it down like this, and you know, once you have that style locked in, then you're gonna be good to go. But this is how you achieve that haircut. It's very, very trendy haircut. I think the most trending haircut for the summer, even for the winter. You know, you wanna wear it throughout the winter, then go for it. But like a lot of TikTokers have their hair like this. I know a lot of you watching want your hair like this. Now, here's another great thing. If you use code YouTube20, now you may be getting, I've seen the parents to buy this for you, whatever, but if you're asking your parents or you're buying yourself, this is only available on shop.thesalonguy.com. Nowhere else. The TikToker kit is exclusively on my website. If you use code YouTube20, which is an exclusive code for you watching YouTube 20 at shop.thesalonguy.com at checkout, make sure you hit apply code. You also get free shipping on orders over $50, and this TikToker hair kit is over $50, so you get free shipping and the discount, which is like pretty awesome. Just make sure that when you apply the discount, if it brings the total under $50, you're not gonna get free shipping. So the total value with the discount has to be over $50 for the free shipping. But if you do want these items, you know, on their own, you don't really want the brush, or you just want the brush, the blow dryer, everything comes individually. But these are amazing products, and let me know in the comments below if you enjoyed this video, if you're wearing this hairstyle now, if you love it, you know, whatever. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.